Good morning, good morning, good morning. Morning, everybody on TikTok, YouTube. Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three.
Recording in progress.
I doubt many people will be here this morning, but the important ones will be. The ones who need to be here. Glow in VIP. Hey, I see him. What's up, Glow? I hope you're not as tired as I am.
Drove back to South Carolina from Ohio yesterday.
How long is that?
It's about 10 hours.
Yeah, that's at the extended things.
Yeah.
Safe trip though, everybody good?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Is it the end of the world, Glow? The crash is here. Is this guy right?
It's, I'm hoping it goes down a little more. That set us up for some good options.
Good options, good everything. The crash is here. He thinks going down 5% is a crash. 7%. Boy, is he going to be in for a world of hurt. When it's the crash, you're going to wish it was down 5, 7, 8. Oh my God. People are so wacky. Anywho, you hear Bitcoin's going to zero? These people are nuts. Oh my God.
Well, I hope so. That'd be a nice buy stop.
Yeah, get Bitcoin down, but unfortunately for us, guess what Bitcoin's forming? Maybe a 3-week buy stop or a 3-week buy stop, or in the last time it is 3-week buy stop, just so you're gonna be happy, was when I called out 26,500, it was gonna go over 70. And now I'm gonna call out Bitcoin at whatever the hell it's down to, 61 something, and I'm gonna call it over 125. So that's what I think of Bitcoin going to zero. Oh, did anyone else but you get the message? Are you the only one crazy enough to be up right now? 7 o'clock on a Sunday morning. Ay.
Glad it's on now because I'm about to go for my walk and I'll be listening as I'm walking before it gets the haze of hell hot here.
How high is it getting there?
In the middle 90s, but you know how it is like in back at Bama for you, that humidity's just
Yeah,
off the chain.
yeah. Not in Vegas, but it's hot. Oh my goodness. They're hitting it now. We were real cool the first couple of weeks, but damn, 100 and something yesterday, and yeah, it's back. Yeah. You're not on TikTok or YouTube, are you, Glenn? Da-da-da-da-da. All right. I wonder if they can read that. Who's on there? YouTubers or TikTokers? Great rising to you, Tony Gold. Good morning, Tony. Thank you, Tony. Good morning, Max. Can you read that on YouTube? Can you read that on TikTok? Well, hell, I guess Glow can read it. I don't know who's on TikTok. Mm, 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 mm. Do that day and night. I swear that Michael Jackson movie was so good. All right, we got to get a whole bunch of things going here, especially that VIP. Oh, yeah. Good morning, Michael Gilly. Good morning, Michael Glowinski. He goes like, who the hell's that? Michael. Michael. All right, peepee weepies. I want to wait for everyone to get in best we can, but I got to get a few things done. All right, the crash is coming. Oh, yeah, when it drops 60%, you think people are just going to go absolutely insane? Oh, yeah. A crash when something dips 5%. It's a gold comedy club. YouTubers, can you read what's on the screen right here? Yes or no? Well, I know I'm tired, but I'm still talking, I think. I don't know. TikTokers, can you read the words on here? I hope you guys can. I think I can. Not really.
You need me to go there and look? I don't know if you get any responses.
There's like 16 people over there, but I guess they're all sleeping. Yeah, if you don't mind, Glow.
Sure will.
Thank you, sir. Ah, someone said yes on TikTok. Trade Gun. What's up, Trade Gun? What's up, David Baginski? So the YouTubers are the one being quiet. If you could check YouTube, Glow, that'd be awesome. Tony, oh, nope. Tony Gold just said we can see it somewhat. Yeah, I agree with that. Maybe TikTokers have a better view. I'll try to zoom in a little for me. Got me working day and night. He cancels his world tour when his dad's telling him to go. Oh my God, he can't believe how much Michael Jackson and his dad did not get along. Maybe that's better on YouTube. Tony Gold, where is Bitcoin going to? Good morning, old school Mick. What's wrong with YouTube? Or what's wrong with TikTok? Had to switch from TikTok to YouTube. Oh, no, I don't know why. Got me working day and night. I don't know. Where's Bitcoin going to? I don't know. It's almost as if someone might have said where this is going to. Glow knows what's going to happen. A long time ago. It's almost as if someone called this. Oh shit, where'd I put it? Hold on. Got me working day and night. Da, 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 da. You guys do have me working day and night. All right. Where is Bitcoin going to? Well, geez. Good morning, Michael Gilly. I wonder if our group, specifically our system, I just have it. Oh, okay. Now, before I tell you, what can we do here? All right, Glow, should I show them my call back in December? Kim said I called it multiple times, which I know I did, but we have a couple. Or should we just read the charts and you guys tell us how low this is going to go? What would be more impressive?
Show the call out.
Show the call. All right, we'll go. All right, so where's Bitcoin going to go? Well, as much as it deserves to go to zero, it is not going to zero. So let's see. Back here. Let's see. Bitcoin, unfortunately, I have to grab it, and I'm gonna have to grab it again. I didn't notice it wasn't there. All right. So you can see there was a weekly sell stop. Okay. Weekly sell stop 63,000. You think, well, that's a pretty good low call. Nah, because the actual call when it finished on that particular one was, let me grab the right one, but I'll grab the whole thing for you guys to see. I don't know where it is. There it is. The low wasn't just 63,000. I called 61,602. And if I do remember, I had another call that was 59 something on that. But I called 61,602. That was November. I'm sorry, December of this past year. And then we called it multiple times thereover. But let me get you, I'll get it all on one screen for you, but watch. I'm too lazy to go back, but Kim wasn't. If we go over to, let me go over here. If we go over to Bitcoin, I want one with a little more history than this one using in gold. I forgot which one I was using. Might have been Coinbase. Let me have it there. All right, we're gonna look at something right here. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, there you go. These are a couple other call outs. On 3/8/23, I called out Bitcoin to go from 26,000 over 70. And I already called out Bitcoin. And the last time this happened, let's be clear, we had a 3-week buy stop. Well, the very, well, how far you want to go back? The very, one of the very first times Bitcoin was here, but let's keep going. The first proper Bitcoin call in was about 6,000. And then 16,000. And then about 50. Purple didn't join either one of those, meaning it's not as big as it could have. 100 and, nope, my bad. 97,000. It's happening right now. We're gonna call it to go from whatever low this was. I have no idea. I think it was 59. We're gonna call this as a 3-week buy stop. And this is, for you guys' purposes, this will be going back to 77,000, 85,000. My favorite, 107, but it'll be going to a record high. Yeah, all you haters. Oh, he's insane. Lost his mind. Okay, whatever. Don't really care. Because guess what, peepee weepies that actually know something. I'm pretty sure this is a 3-week monthly purple line, almost there. You're going to go a little lower. Then if this holds, which it should, you're going to have our logo buy stop. What does that mean? Logo buy stop. That means we get to go hunting on a faster time frame. Well, if we go hunting, we're going to go from that monthly through the 3-week. And the 3-week is a buy stop. You could enter when the orange line goes below the red. And I would hold that thought on the 3-week too. For sure, because this isn't done doing a daily, weekly sell. So this has to finish the daily, weekly sell. It's not done with the daily, weekly sell. Last time I checked, we needed the purple line, pink line to come back down to here. That's not good. Unless you want it to go lower, like low, so we can make more money on the way up, like I do, then that's good. Da 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 da. See? Now look, how do we know when our group in Bitcoin's done going down? Well, hell, I would have played these 1 minute, 30-second, 3-minute buy stops. Let's see where it's going on the 5-minute. Got me working day and night. Unfortunately, short term, you're going to see Bitcoin go back to $62,864. Well, I guess that's good. Take any buy stop on Bitcoin until it hits $65,404.50. Until it hits $67,414. Then start getting a little careful because, as our VIPs are learning, when these start to fold and you're already up high, yeah, you don't buy now. You want to sell. So this is called the sell stop. So you have to honor it on the 1 hour, 2 hour. Ooh, yeah, it is a, you're about to see Bitcoin rise up into this little area right in here, this channel I call it, right between this yellow and red, or this yellow and red, right into this channel. You're gonna see it hook, come back down, pink, purple, come back down, and then you're gonna see it go below 59,000. Now, I wish people would start listening instead of panicking. So whoever owns Maestro, instead of losing your billions of dollars, why don't you tell me, ask me when you're at a peak? Well, hell, why don't you just give me a Billy And then I'll tell you what it's gonna do, where it's gonna go up or down, and then I'll be able to help. I won't call Bitcoin for anybody else. I'll just call it for you guys. Because they're cracking me up. They could have sold high, bought in on this dip, but no, I'm sure they're holding it. Hold Bitcoin long term. It's gonna go. Yeah, it will, but you guys could have avoided billions of dollars in losses. Sell, sell, sell. So we knew buy to the 5-minute blue line. Now we have sell, sell, sell. So now they're telling me that Bitcoin's below its daily. Someone needs to go hunting for us for in the VIP group. Where do we go to go ahead and I don't know, the EFTs? We can get some options on the EFTs on Bitcoin. How do we do options on Bitcoin? Because this is going to go below. And then obviously we're going to have a 5-hour, 10-hour daily buy stop. And we're going to be able to kick ass with some options. Now, if we can't figure out the options, I don't know if EFT works with that shit. I don't know. If you got an extra 50 grand in when it dips down, will it get that low? $52,753.74. If it goes down there, you might want to throw in $50,000 and buy a Bitcoin. I wouldn't. I don't know. Yeah, I bought Bitcoin way back when on MetaTrader 4 about 4 years ago. It was so expensive. I remember going up like, I don't know, $100, whatever on Bitcoin back then, and I couldn't make any money. I was like, "What the hell?" And they charged so much of a commission on MetaTrader 4, it would move the right way for like, a day, and I still wouldn't have money. I'm like, "What in the world?" Then I found out about, the, other brokerage, and then, was thinking, "What the hell's the other one I use?" Hold on a second. YouTube. Away from it, but that's kind of funny. All right. So Bitcoin, is it going to zero? No. Is it going to go back up to record highs? Yes. How long is it going to take? Well, last time it did it, when it started the red, okay? The last time it did this was here. This is June 20th ish, 2022. It didn't make its move until October 2023 ish. So how long is that? Over a year, about a year and a half. So if you think this is going to flip around tomorrow, and it may, because Bitcoin's weird as fuck, but it's going to turn around, I would say in about the next year and a half ish, give or take a half year. You mean it's going to, I'm just telling you how long it took last time. I know it's not done going down yet. It's going to go down further, and then it's going to hook and come back up. I know when these start to flip like they have, that people should start looking for buy stops to the 5-minute blue line, because eventually you're going to catch the right one, and then you're going to be able to ride it from where it is now, and you'll be able to see Bitcoin go from about 52, 55,000, and it's going to go right back to 80, and then it's going to go to 90, and then it's going to go back to 109. Oh, speaking of that, from the time it did it there, so that's May, June 2022, to the time it hit its previous orange line, that is, I'd say officially over this one, May, that's February 2024. So yeah, I would say a good year and a half, 2 years. Oh, but it's gonna, and it's the bad, it's going to zero, it's going to a million. How about it's just gonna go back up to a new record high, and then we'll go from there. Awesome. And of course, whatever Bitcoin's doing, I guarantee you 99.9% of all other coins are doing. I haven't looked at XRP. I know that has to be going down. I know all of them are. Anyone that's even in the top 10 coins, they're following Bitcoin on this downward spiral of doom. And if they're not, great. But if XRP is up, I'll eat my hat. There's no way it's up. Good morning, John Parker. Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Michael Gilly, Mike Lewinsky, and Mike Jones. Oh my gosh, the mics are winning. There are too many mics. Not teasing. Mike must be a smart name for everyone to be here. All right, is everyone understanding the call out? But we know the end. This is great opportunity happening for the future. Yeah, that is. Does everybody understand the call on Bitcoin? Yes or no? Sevens for yeses, nines for no. Thank you, Lo. It's gonna go up to the 5-minute blue line, probably the 10, 15-minute blue line. Everyone's gonna think, oh, Bitcoin's back. Then they're gonna pull the rug out from them, and then it's gonna drop down again, even lower than it was on the weekly sell. It's kind of funny if you think about it. People are so foolish. And then what's gonna happen? It's gonna come back up to the daily blue line, and we are going to pillage. We are going to absolutely crush this when this comes back up. This is a full-on sell. This is beautiful. Yellow line dipping underneath. We will make a lot of money if someone just gives me some nice option symbols that we can run with Bitcoin and see what we can do. God bless everybody on TikTok, YouTube, and the VIP group. Miss Shalita is representing the women. I don't know where all the rest of our better halves are at, but we'll get there. Now, as some of you would like to, and we had this is so funny, is the upcoming free VIP open to the public. And I don't mean to be sounding silly, but in a mean or something, but I literally had a question. Is if you would like to learn how to actually trade. Nope, let's take that up there. If and oh, my bad again. And actually win more than you lose. We are having 2 free VIP group days. I forgot to do it for 2 months, so I'm giving them 2 this time. Days where the public can attend our VIP group sessions for free. Now, my question is, when it says it's open to the public and it's free, do you think it's free and open to the public? Because I had I won't say what it was. I had a message asking me if they could, bring a friend to this because they're not part of the group. What do you think the answer is? Can you bring a friend that's not part of the group? Yeah, you're supposed to bring a friend that's not part of the group. That's what we want. We're trying to get more people exposed to actually knowing how to trade so that they can actually make consistent money. And yeah. Now, these meetings aren't going to be for the weak of heart. So if you want to come to one of these meetings, please do, but realize you can leave at any time. Because when we do some VIP meetings, and at least I do it once or twice a month, minimum for the VIPers, I do what's called a marathon session, where I just stay on, I think one was 6 hours, one was 8 hours, and one was 6 hours. I will literally stay on a live for a very, very long time. And that's what you guys can attend. And in that meeting, we go over a lot of information. VIPers, can you type out, are you enjoying the VIP classes, yes or no? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. VIP, free VIP, free VIP. Da, da, da. Nice, John. Stay safe in your travels. We have somebody else doing that travel basis store. Yes, 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 absolutely. It's free and it's open, says Laura. Good morning, everybody in VIP. Why, it's free and it's open to the public, but then I get questions like, yeah, I don't understand. All right. By the way, the John Parker fellow that just left retired last month because of the VIP group. Okay. So you might want to look to attending a free. Now, how do you guys attend that? Does anybody know how they would attend that, whether it's VIP, YouTube, or TikTok? I love the Viper classes. Thank you, Saad. The VIPers, also known as the Vipers. No, it's so funny. Kind of works. Kind of fits the theme too. Sniper, blah, 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 all that stuff. Alert through email. Thank you, Jacob. All right. If he's saying alert through email, oops, over here. Alert through email. So how do you get the alerts? How do you get the emails? Come over to here. Go over to here. And yes, even if you're watching this afterwards, there's 2 emails. It's best to sign up for both. How you get my demo signals and how you get when I'm going live and how you get to join the VIP class. If you're not in this emails, you can't join the VIP class for free. Simple as that. Now, this VIP class is once. The VIP group costs $150 a month if you're in the group, meaning you have the system and this, the signals and or the sniper. Then it's $150 a month to join the group. And my goodness, is it worth? I wish Kevin Norris was here. John Parker retired from using the system. Kirk Brown retired from using the calls or getting the information and learning the calls. Demo trade only. A financial advisor. Good morning, Lachey Trades. For those of you who do not know, we absolutely have the VIP group going. That has been set up, well, actually in a lot of spots. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Okay, I'm sure I don't know who or what this person is. Nice fella, I'm positive. He thinks the crash is here with something going down 5%, 7%. When the crash is here, you'll be seeing 60% and 70%. And not just on Tesla. And I'm telling you, it's going to be a funny little movement and people are going to be having a heart attack. We'll make money, they won't. I called Bitcoin. How low did Bitcoin go? I called Bitcoin to go down to 61,602. And I think it went, but at one time, I know I have a call out there. It went to 59,600, I think, but I'm not looking. So, anyway, but the 61,000, I'm sure it went to what probably was it 59,500 or something. It's going to go lower on the next pullback on the daily, weekly, but best part of the besides unconditional learning is the help of all the members for each other. Amen. We are all, everyone brings something. So we knew where Bitcoin was going. Look at this. Look at this. With great job reports, listen, with great job reports, like just announced, stocks should go up, not down. That's the way it was for 200 years. Growth does not mean inflation. How else can a country attain greatness? If Donald Trump, why don't they just contact me? Why don't they just ask? You understand that Donald Trump is trying to say price earnings matters, jobless claims matters. Donald Trump, and much as you love or hate him, you think he's dumb? He's a fucking self-made billionaire for real. Oh, his dad gave him millions, and he made those millions into billions. And but quite frankly, probably even trillions. We probably don't know his true wealth. Love or hate him, he doesn't understand the system. He doesn't understand that he thinks the old ways, it doesn't matter. It doesn't, he thinks, oh, great news. Stocks should go up, not down. Well, there's a damn sell stop happening. You can't get out of it, Donald. There's nothing you can do. Will it turn around and go up to record highs even again? Of course. But we have to have it pull back again. The old ways of trading do not work. There it is from your president of the United States himself. It doesn't work. For 200 years, we would announce this and it would go up. Yeah, no, that's not how it works. Nope. Mr. President of the United States, respectfully, as Ricky Bobby can tell you, it's not how it works. Anyone want to say that the old ways of trading work? I'll pull up Dave Ramsey. I'll pull up Donald Trump. He's telling you right now, well, it was supposed to go up, but it didn't. Whatever. Clown world. Da, 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 da. Right now, Wall Street just doesn't understand that. Is that right? I just grabbed this shit for fun. So cute. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. It crashes here. A 5% pullback is a crash. Oh, we've had it too soft for too long. You guys want me to tell you where everything's gonna go eventually? I told you where Bitcoin's heading. I told you how we're gonna know when it flips back around. I think someone here said the next time was 15-minute, then it was gonna go to the 30-minute. Now, I don't know if we're there on the hourly. Let me set these again. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna move these way up. We're gonna go 1 hour. Unless they're not all hit there, then I'll have to go a little less. 2 hour. And we're gonna put this one to 4 hour. Let's see. We want to see if these are green on the higher time frames or where there you go, or where the rest. See that buy stops all forming on the 4 hour? They're still above the 60. Oh, so let's go back here. I could have swore I saw them to the 30. I'm gonna go to the 45. We're gonna go here to the 45-minute. Maybe. There we go. And then we're gonna go here to the got me working day and night. Da 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 da. 2 hour. No, let's yeah, we'll make that 3 hour. All right, you're gonna make me put this in order. Gosh darn it. We're gonna go 30-minute. We're gonna go got me working day and night. Got me, got me, got me, got me. I saw Michael Jackson. We saw Michael Jackson together. That little documentary, 6 hours, 6 hour, 6 hour, 5 hours, 6 hour, 360. Let's see. We saw it 4 times in movie theaters. I saw Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 more than 4 times in the same day. Just to get back then, I sat in a movie theater every showing they had all day long for 2 days straight for Spider-Man, which was very hard. The theaters were all sold out. And then for Spider-Man 2, I did the same thing. Sell all indices. Ooh, we don't know. Hold no, yes, I do know because this is US 30. Hold on. Yeah. Till US 30's 30-minute blue line is hit. So what does that mean? Everything's gonna keep going down. Let me go over to 30 until we see, yeah, of course, that's right there. US 30, 30-minute blue line hit. We're past hit, 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 hit. Sell SPY to $732.69. Da, 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 da. Sell all indices until US 30 hits $50,281.70. Da, 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 da. Now let's see the 45-minute. If we no, can we even get to it? There we go. Got me working day and night. All right. Sell. We have touchdown here. Price actions touched the 45, 45, 45, 45. So it's going to go down to the 45 the next time when this arches back up, which it will do. But yeah, that's your sell. So we have a markets going down, basically SPY to 724.19-ish. And then you have your US 30 down to, well, I can't see it, but way further than it is. And then, oh no, is the sky falling? Or do we see money signs with this buy information? So as this goes further down to the 30-minute, see, going red. Actually, we have to get to the 15-minute SPY too. Let me check that. But we'll see. Anyway, all these, see the buy stops forming? It's undeniable proof that as these go lower, it forms higher buy stops. There's no other way. People can't say, oh, maybe if it goes down, then it's telling you this is the slingshot. This is the pullback. And this is when it gets pulled back. Doom, doom, doom. 420 minutes. Right? Nope, not here. So we're not to the daily yet or to the 12-hour yet or anything, but we're getting very deep in this pullback. And you can see it. It goes down, forms these. We get back in when these start flipping to green again. So we don't play the sells. Well, okay. Some of you play the sells. You shouldn't play the sells. And then what you should do is wait for the 1 second, 5 second, 10 seconds to turn green. Then start playing, see these buy stops, the 10 second, 15 second, 30 second. So if you're in the group, the VIPers know to have some patience. I'm still working on that, and I'm sure they are too. But once these turn green, maybe take the buys when these turn green and you have a buy in ES1. Maybe take it if these turn and those did it. Maybe take it. Okay, just take it before they all turn into green again. Because unlike what they're telling you, it is not the end of the world. The sky isn't falling. And even if it was, we know how to make money on the way down, and it isn't there yet. Just let it go back up. It's going to hook, come back up, take the ride back up. Then these 4 hours, 6 hours, all those little buy stops, you're going to make so much money on the way back up. Where is it going to go to? Well, first of all, it has barely even dipped to go down. Oh, it's the end of the world. No, it's not. Oh, things are, no, it's not. Oh, we're never gonna recover. Is that right? Except every fucking time, every time ever known to man, it always recovers. Oh, the stock market crashed in 1929. Recovered. Recovered times probably 300%, maybe even 3,000%. Oh, the crash of 89. Yeah, recovered. So what's it doing? Well, I don't know. Let's see if we can get a whole bunch of people in the VIP group, good morning VIPers, to say the right call out. Do that, do that, do do do. Do 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 do. All right. Do da do da do do do. This, my friends, is a 10-hour chart. Every candle is 10 hours. Okay. What is this forming on the 10-hour chart, everybody in VIP? How about anybody in VIP? How long does it take? What's up, Mix by Night? How long does it take to learn the system? Tommy learned it in about an hour. Everybody else that's human takes probably anywhere from 3 to 6 months. And some can take a year, year and a half. So it's forming a buy stop. Is it done? Is this a perfect looking buy stop, or does something need to drop further in order for it to be considered the correct entry anyways on this?
Right to the bottom.
Yeah. So do we suspect price action is done on NAS going down?
No.
No. Right. Look at Glow go. Son of a bitch. And Larry, I think you guys actually got that. Flat or touching low. I would say once this blue line gets below 90%, we can start looking for those buys. But if we go here, is this a fill in the gap logo buy stop? Yes or no? Buy sniper needs to drop more. Correct, old school Mick. Good morning, card man. Is this the fill in the gap logo buy stop? Yes or no? Almost, but a higher time frame would be better, says Jacob. Yeah, I would say yeah. This is good. Is that a little dip there? But see right there, they kind of do that when you're dealing with these faster timelines. They do it. You're allowed like a 80, 90%, just a little pull down. That's okay. We can still count as long as this stays green. And if the see that purple not quite down there yet, little lower on that one. So again, this would be indicative of maybe a little lower, right? We go up to the daily. Look, oh, that's gorgeous. They pulled it against the fucking rising. They're insane. Okay, there you go. Now, someone named Kevin, and not option Kev, said the market just a tad bit overpriced. Yeah, we needed to pull down at least to the orange line, but I wasn't talking about the weekly. I wasn't talking about the 3 weekly. I wasn't even talking about the monthly. I remember saying something here. See that? Where you can't even see it. You can't on the other. This is where price action is. This is where it needs to be hanging around. So sell NAS. Wait till that kid gets a hold of this call. $22,546. And that's the minimum it needs to go down. It's here. This green line is where price action is at. It needs to come down to where that orange line is at, meaning it will, whether it's in a week, a month, 6 months, 6 years, it's coming down there. Oh, but you said it's yes, they're going to keep rising it. Oh, but the harder it rises, look at that. Holy shit. 16,406.99 for NAS. I'm laughing because they usually are very blatant about, moving things up. But on the 12-month, I mean, it's like a rocket ship. No, but it dipped, and this is a horrible time back here when you see this. How could you say it was great back in 2022, the end of the world, bailouts or whatever bullshit, and then in 22, this is just terrible, terrible. And look where it was, $4,000. So for over 20 years, they've been on a rocket ship going straight up. Oh, but it dipped, but it didn't go below here, 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 here. It created a little buy stop. This is ridiculous. When people are warning you things are high, I've been warning you for the last year and a half. We're going to keep taking this ride up because we keep making effing money. But if you guys make sure you put your little stop losses in when you take profits, because eventually this shit is going to be unsustainable, which it already is, and it's going to go down to there. Don't say I didn't warn you. We will, and this group, we don't lose money on the way down. We make money on the way down. So while everyone else is going to lose, someone want to work out the percentage for me? 28.6. Yeah, I can see a 50%, 60% correction. Easy. Needs to happen. We want it to happen because we'll make money on the way down. And then when it hooks to come back up, we'll make money on the way back up beyond comprehension. Because it's going to do it on SPY, it's going to do it on all of them. Look at NAS's 6 month. This is the important one, the 3 months. See, this is the perfect time to enter a trade for NAS. Look, October 3rd, 2022. The end of the world, they were saying, oh, no, it isn't. It was literally, you could now with straight confidence say, that's a fill in the gap logo buy stop. I could have went down there and bought all kinds of fucking shit. You'd have got into the system at the least at 12,000. You'd have 2.5 times your money. Now, is it the time VIPers to get in now when it's at ultimate record highs? Or should we wait for it to come back down into the channel like it did here? Form another low. Yeah, we should. Option special Kev. He is our option sports operator. Glove, I love it, Glove. No. But now are all of us gonna be patient enough to wait for October 21? October, might as well say October 22. Yeah. You guys are all gonna wait for a year for this to come down for a year, and we're not gonna make any trades for a year? No, that's not gonna happen, okay? I love old school Mick answering over here. Good morning, TikTokers and YouTubers. So price action up here, challenging to try to buy the buys, but we're still gonna do it because it's still gonna keep going. Is this the end of the world? Okay, let me be specific. What is Kev talking about, end of the world? Well, I don't know. The crash is here. The crash is here. 5%, 7%, 8% down. That motherfucker ain't seen nothing yet. Remember this conversation because everyone's going to be panicking. We're going to be feasting on the way down. We're going to be laughing at everyone panicking. We're going to be feasting on the way back up times 10. We're going to have our logo buy stop. This pink line will drop. This isn't the right time to go into these. You don't want to take out a leap option on NAS at this moment in time. That would be the wrong answer to do. The completely wrong answer. Doesn't mean individual stocks won't go up. No. Does it mean that this is crazy high? Gee, I wonder when I kept telling you daily, weekly buy. And I know y'all know that. My God, I've been doing this for 4.5 years. I called this the tariff bullshit, where they brought it down for no reason. I called this the war bullshit because they brought it down for no reason. Oh, the war's still fucking going on when it went to record highs. I told you down here to buy in, it was going to go to record highs past here. I told you down here to buy, it would be going past record highs down here. Now is not the time to buy. Well, but it's going to keep going up. But you got to let this pull back down again, or we miss out. Blue's gonna, this is what's gonna happen in the future. I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen. Blue's gonna stay high. You're gonna see pink, purple come down. You're gonna see these little things. See how many times we do the same thing over and over again? They're gonna stay green. You're gonna see this yellow line right here. You're gonna see this thing, price action hook, come up over here, and it's gonna go to even more record highs, mofos. But you just said it's gonna go down. Yeah, over the next year and a half, 2 years, we're gonna ride this motherfucker up. As soon as this comes down again on the weekly, we're gonna have a daily fill in the gap buy or weekly fill in the gap buy and a daily entry or a 12-hour entry, or better yet, a 5-hour, 10-hour daily entry. And then Kev, option special op Kev, is gonna hook us up with some options, and we're gonna make so much money on the way back up here. We're gonna be laughing all the way to the bank. I don't, well, but you said, nope, it needs a correction. It ain't now. And if it keeps going down, I'll call a sell and we'll make money on the way down, but we ain't there. It ain't there. That's remember this drawing. This is what it's going to do. When it does this, remember I told you this is going to form a weekly fill in the gap. I hope, Kim, if you can write that down, please, when you hear this. Thank you. Kim is so great. Okay. We all clear on what's going to be happening in the markets? What good is for NAS, by the way, goes for all of them. This is for SPY. This is for SPX. This is for you name it. This is what it's for. Special Ops Kev. I got to remember to use that though. Thanks, Glow, for that one. Special Ops Kev isn't even on the live today, by the way. He's sleeping evidently. Thank you for the Bitcoin call, Kev. You're welcome. And if anybody wants me to go over Bitcoin again, and you guys can call it out. Literally, the VIPers know enough they can make the call. If you guys want me to do Bitcoin again, I sure will. All right. We are having a free VIP. If you'd like to learn how to actually trade and actually win more than you lose, we are having 2 free VIP group days where the public can attend our VIP group sessions for free, June 11th. And by sessions, I mean marathons. I can see Actually, I see I'm gonna go earlier on this state. I'll probably be going on at 3 or 4, but a minimum will be 8 p.m. And then on June 12th, 7 a.m. Yeah, I can see me being on June 12th, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., maybe longer. So if anybody has questions, want to learn about the system, you can attend these 2 free classes and learn invaluable amount of information. In order to attend it, you have to come over to here and sign up for these 2 emails. Oop, here and here. Kind of like having 2. That way I can do an evening one and a morning one. I might do that next month too. The reason I did 2 this month is because I forgot to do it for 2 months. I never opened it up. This is open to the public, free. All right. Does anybody have, make sure anything else? No. Does anybody have any other questions or symbols they want me to go over? Because I will answer any questions now on anything. Gorgeous. Who is this? United? United. Yeah, this is gorgeous. As called out, as traded out, the VIP group is in options on this. We've already made 100% multiple times on these options. United Healthcare buy. It will be going to buy, $413.90. And that is United minimum. That's just right now. Buy. Alibaba. Intel. Jiminy Christmas. You couldn't ask for a better call than I made on Intel, that this system called out on Intel. We were calling it at $23. $23 on 8/25. That was our Intel call. Dun, 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 dun. Up over 4, almost 5 times your money, 400% increase on Intel. And while you think that might be good, MU, I don't even know what the fuck MU is. At least I knew what Intel was. I have no idea what MU was. I made the call back here in December of 2024 when it was at $86. It went up to over 1,086. 1,010. Let me be clear. This is 10 times your money. A 10 banger on MU. By the way, it's forming a fill in the gap logo. It's not done going up, but it's going to dip first so it can come back up. Those are the type of results. Here's something some of you may not know. Out of the VIP group, which you guys can attend for free, John Park, who was just on, has just retired, could retire if he wants to, on 5/24. Kirk Brown did retire on 5/11 from the VIP group. Specifically, they give credit for learning to be more consistent through the group. And these 2 just retired, demo trade only, not a financial advisor. A financial advisor. Jacob said, could you do TNXP? Of course, Jacob. Let's take a look at TN, and I want everyone to read it in VIP. VIP, you and me. what is this? TNXP. And if I can chart it, I can read it. If I can't, I can't. Tonix Pharmaceutical Holding. Is it going up? Everybody in VIP down? And if it's going up, to where? If it's going down, to where? Tell me where this is bad. Tell me where the read is, VIPers. If we can see it. I don't know if we can see it or not. Well, unless red changed this meeting, unless red down arrows change the meeting, that's a sell and it's getting slammed into the ground. Yeah, I'm not touching this with a 50-foot pole. This is a horror show of doom. Why did it have some kind of split or something? Something isn't this is weird. I can't read this chart. I.e. can't read it. It's just a mess. I mean, if anything, that's a sell, but somehow that kind of looks maybe it's heading to that 12. I don't know, maybe down here somewhere. Yeah, no, it's a mess. I'm not you shouldn't touch this. I don't know what this is. If you're trying to look for a low end or something on something, I don't know what the fuck that is. Yeah, they split a lot. Sorry. Yeah, unable to be used. Can't read it. It may be a fantastic stock symbol. I can't read that. Sorry. Hey, coach, I was wondering why the sniper isn't up on your website for purchase because no one can get it unless they have the system. You can't just buy the sniper. The sniper comes after you buy the system. That's why. And TikTokers, I read all the messages. Please don't forget, if you want to be able to have a chance to be consistent, to be able to retire, like John Parker and Kirk Brown did last month, we're opening up the class that helped them get there, where John learned his perfect trade. And this is what you do. You can attend it for free on June 11th and June 12th. How would you be able to attend this class? You sign up, it's free. That's funny. I wonder if I should start charging for people to attend the VIP's free open class. It wouldn't be free, would it? And the reason I say that, people would value it more. Anyway, this is the email. You have to sign up both. Quite frankly, I don't remember which one leads, so I have to sign up for both of those. They're free. And just sign up for the email, and then you'll get an email before the class time, and then you'll be able to come to the class. And don't worry about missing the class, because I'm telling you, the class is, well, on this day, June 12th, I'll be doing that class all day long. 12 hours, 18 hours. You might as well just get some popcorn, get out your little drink, maybe a little, have your phone handy so you can scroll while I'm talking in case you get bored, and just hang out. This is going to be a long little day that day. We're going to go over so much shit. I'm going to answer everybody's question until they say, we had enough, uncle, we give, we give. And once you guys say that, I'll get off the live. What about Costco? Costco, yep, we call it out. I called that out successfully for one of the members who never did rejoin, which pisses me off to no end. I hope things didn't work out for him. Is yeah. If I give you a free call out and you don't say thank you and you don't come back, he did like for maybe a week, then we lost him. All right, is Costco going up or down into where? Up or down into where?
Or down to the floor.
Was that Miss Shalita? It was. And I do believe you're right. Great call. Perfect call. Now, after that, Miss Shalita, what do you think maybe is going to happen? Let's see. Over here. Is this green? Does that mean we should look for some buys up here?
You're gonna wait till 1 second, 5 seconds turn green.
Yes, you'll wait for these to turn green. Awesome. So we have a little sell. It's going to come back down to $937.63 for Costco on a 4-hour sell. And then we're going to notice up here, these are buys that it's forming. Green, green, green. Let me zoom in a little further. Green, 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 red, blue low. Interesting. Let's see the daily. Is that a buy? I think it is. Yeah, we have a daily buy. Yep. Blue almost low enough. Yep. Yep. I can see another little hook down here forming a little W. And there's your weekly filling the gap. So we have, is that a gap? It looks like it. Yeah, there's a gap there. Oop, hold on, let me get these. Give me 1 second. All right. So yeah, this is a beautiful little buy stop opportunity. I do believe I called this to go over 1,000. Yeah, I did. When was this? Yeah, it did it. That's perfect. All right. So it's gonna hook, come back down like it is, forming our typical logo buy stop, red, fill in the gap. I don't like this. This is messy, especially on a higher time frame. I'm shocked to see this is what you usually see on like 30 seconds, 1 minute. That's really messy, unacceptable. So we have to go up to that's much better. Okay, so for a 3 month, see how the blue line's strong and high, pink line you can see clearly, purple line you can see. This weekly is a mess, unacceptable. So we have to call this a 3 weekly. Well, in which case we ain't nowhere near a 3 weekly fill in the gap. Pink line has to come back down. So that means price action has to come down to 929, possibly even 857. I'll know more as this dips down, the pink line comes down to join it like it did here. Does that mean Costco is a horrible? No. That means when Costco is done doing this trade, this one will look like this one. That means back here when Costco was at 500 and it rose up to 1,000, you're going to get the exact same equivalent. So what does that mean? If it goes down to about 800, 850, it's going to go back up to 1,700. That's what that means. So right now, not an ideal way. You probably don't want to get in here. Like Ms. Shalita said, you're going to want to wait until these start to flip to green again, then look for your entry. VIPers will go over exactly where once we're alone, but that's a good idea. People that just have this, just wait for it to flip. You can get in. Excellent call, Miss Shalita. That is Costco. A financial advisor. Daily buy. It does, Jacob. Yep. Down to the 4 hour. Correct. Good morning, Mike Jones. I don't know if I saw Mike. There's another Mike and another Mike. And now they're gone. Yeah, Mike Gilly, Mike thing. Maybe Mike Jones was there back then. I'm sorry, Mike. Hard to keep track, y'all. All right. What fun. Do, 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 do. TikTokers, YouTubers, any questions? Don't forget, we have this coming up. If you'd like to get to that, where it's a free VIP class open to the public, yes, you can bring your friends. Yes, you can bring anybody. Yes, you can ask any questions. Sign up with the emails right there. See, I forgot to do it for 2 months. Now I'm doing it all the time. Pretty good. All right, VIPers, what would you like to go over this morning? We have a little bit more time. I can go over anything you like. Would you like to go over the basics? You want to learn what a fill in the gap buy stop actually looks like? Do you want to go over, what do you want to go over? Options. We can look at options again in general. Yes. And you can talk, by the way, on VIP. I don't care. I like when you guys talk, just not while I'm talking, but yeah. Good morning, Bob. Morning, Jacob again. Good morning, Larry. God bless everybody there. I know Larry already said that. Mike Jones and Miss Shalita. Was that Bob?
That is me.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't have my volume turned up. How you doing, buddy?
Doing good, thanks.
Nice. Hope you all having a good weekend. I have to return. We have to return a rental car today, and we got all kinds of shit to do. Gonna go look at a couple more homes, but the one we bid on seems like that's going pretty well. But we gotta have backup. Gotta have backup. Good morning, Big D. D Nice. What's up, buddy? So we've gone over Bitcoin, we've gone over Costco, we've gone over some stock. I don't know what it was, and it was not worth going over. We've gone over NAS and all the other indices. You know what I haven't gone over? Let's go over gold. Everybody in VIP, is this going up or down and to where? Up to where, down to where? If it's not clear, say not clear. Gold.
So everybody.
It's going up to 15 seconds.
Nice. I hear Mike Lattimore. Good morning, Mike.
Morning.
15-second. Hope you're having a wonder. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. It's a nice little lookout for gold. Just pay attention to that, see what happens. Yeah, that looks nice. 15-second, 30-second. On the higher time frames, up here, what do we think it's going to do after this buy?
One second.
It's going down.
Yeah. Possibly to the daily, but there's a lot of hours between there and there, so why don't we check them? Very good, Mike. Let's go to the 5 hour and see what's happening. Yep, no. Yeah, that already touched it. 7 hour. Yep. Well, that might just continue because it's already in the hook. Anyway, it's going to eventually dip back down to $4,194. Now we're going with probabilities here. So how low will this go? I'll be checking these areas right here for the VIPers. I'm looking first and foremost, are these red right there? Or we have the pink, purple, blue, all low right here. What line are we going to? Is this still red? So in order of importance, that's how I'd be looking at these. You can see the sell. We can see somewhere between the daily that's going there. This is solid red. These are already to the bottom. You can see the gap has already been filled. So that means at least short term, you're going to see this flip come back up. See the flip coming back up, VIPers. This is your 10-second to 50-second. It's going to hook a little bit, come up because there's no more gap here. This has already touched the bottom. Are we out? So for instance, if this pulls up, I keep trying to go over that other drawing tool. Maybe I should draw this over here so I don't get confused with that shit. I keep wanting to grab that right here. If it hooks, we want the space to come up right there. Does that mean that it, let me mute you. Does that mean that this is done going down, or does that mean it's a temporary hook coming back up with these buys to hook and come back down? Do you think it's more likely that it's going to keep going straight up, or do you think it's going to go up temporarily, hook into here, and come back down to the 9, 7 hour, whatever blue line? What do you guys think?
Temporary.
Yeah, most likely temporary. So it's going to hook, come up, go over to here, and come back down. Does that mean you can't take these buys? No, by all means, take them. Does that mean it can hook and come back? Absolutely, most likely. Or can we skip the whole thing like when you just saw on the indices and all these other symbols we've been calling out? Can it look over this? Yes. Will it? Time will tell. But if you take every buy stop, eventually you're going to catch the right one to go back up again. Daily, weekly buy. Let me get over here and see this. Cookies, huh? Right here, pink, purple low, blue line starting to dip. I bet you that's starting to get our fill in the gap. Yep, yep, yep. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's still going to hold on the weekly. Let me see the 3 week. Oh, jeez. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're probably waiting for that purple line to join down. Fill in the gap 3 week isn't even showing yet. Gold can and most likely will go down to 3,800, hopefully into 3,500 before the next turn up. Yeah, that'd be real nice. Somewhere around that 3,500 range on gold. Now, gold was a 3-month buy stop back here at 1,600. I remember Kim Harrington, one of Kim the Gold Queen, called us out for gold way back when we first started trading. She turned us on to it. Gold is amazingly accurate, simple. Then it was here. Now it's here. So when I called gold for years and years and years to go up, when everyone else said, oh, it can't go past, it was going up. We need this to come back down on the pink line. We need a space to form here, and we need price action to get closer to the orange line. Does that make sense to everybody in VIP land? 7 for yeses, 9s for nos.
Yes.
Thank you, Mike. Good morning, Valerian. Valeria, I can't read it. Lassa, Vera Lassa. Sorry. Morning TikTokers, YouTubers, VIPers. Okay, so if we're waiting that for gold, well, I'm gonna play the sells. Yeah, go ahead. I won't. 6 month. Jeez. See how you have to be so this is back in 2017. This is back in 2016. This is back in 2014. It's calling for a buy stop that you're now, reaping the benefits of. 1,000, 1,200, that for years it held it. Did that mean the call was incorrect? No. And there's gold straight up. Again, for these 3 month, 6 month buys, you guys have to learn what's the word is called patience. Micron. Forever it looked like I was wrong and more wrong. Forever and ever and ever. This is a logo, fill in the gap, blue high, pink, well, pink low, purple coming down, buy stop when I made the call. Just be patient. When the system says this is a buy, it's going to do that fill in the gap. It's going to go from pink to high. Every time it's going to go up. You can literally trade if you knew enough with the system with this pink line. It's all you need to do. Literally. Well, how'd you do it? Well, as it's rising, they'll pull back against it with price action as this is going up, and you take the buy up because they're idiots. They think they can trick us multiple times, and they do actually 93% of the time, where they think that because they pull up back against this up movement, that we're going to sell. No. Zing. So unlike, and I don't mind Trump as the president of the United States. I didn't vote for him one time I did. This right here, with a great jobs report like just announced, stocks should go up, not down. He's telling you the old ways of trading do not work. How do I know they're old? That's the way it was for 200 years. He doesn't understand there's buy stops, there's sell stops. Regardless, he thinks, and I know what he does is so important. I wouldn't want his job. Well, that'd be interesting if I was president of the United States. You think he's rough? There would be a lot less countries in the world. Ton of people are gonna get mad at me. It's a good thing I'm not president of the United States. Anywho, but his old beliefs about, oh, for 200 years, stocks went up. Yep, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he does. It doesn't. Now, if he took a nuclear bomb and nuked the world, well, we got bigger issues, right? It doesn't matter. He thinks because there was good jobs news and good inflation and good this and good non-farm payrolls and that it should go up. This is literally the president of the United States telling you the old ways of trading doesn't work anymore. They don't work. So are you going to believe him when he tells you it doesn't work? Are you going to believe me? Do you really want me to pull up Dave Ramsey? The old ways of trading do not work. What works is when you see this red, fill in the gap, pink low, purple came down close to joining. You're talking about a monthly. It's hard for these to come down. And then what happened? Pop went the weasel. The weasel went pop, straight up. It doesn't matter. When this is formed on the higher time frames, and this is your setup, I don't care if this is MU, CPU, APP, QPP, QRT, CPS, NBC, RPT, Royal Caribbean. I don't care what symbol this was. When this forms, this high probability trade setup forms, it will do exactly the same thing. Just like MU did. Just like Intel did. Oh, you didn't call? Yeah, I called Intel. Yep. There it is. 6 month, boom, 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 12. 6 month, 12 month, I fill in the gap, this is a 6 month. Red line gapped, 12 month, fill in. Past this previous high of $73. Now, we caught Intel when it was at $23. We did. And I think it dipped maybe as low as 19, and I think the lowest I called it was 21. So if you have the system, you could have made from $20 on Intel over $120. You could have made 5 to 6 times your money, 500%, 600%. Because when I was told by a family member, Intel with no one buys Intel's chips anymore at 23, I went, whoa, whoa, whoa. And we looked up Intel, easiest trade on earth. Easiest, safest trade on earth. We made all kinds of money. Fill in the gap by to the blue line right here. We would have entered here at 22. Yeah, that's where we did enter. $22, $23. Kev, what's your favorite tool to trade in the system? The only tool I can trade, if you gave me the sniper, you can't miss. If I had the sniper and the bullshit detector, it would be impossible. So my favorite tool to ever use trading would be the sniper. I used to say it all the time. I would sell my car, get a used car, and pay for the sniper. That the sniper is simply the most important trading tool ever in existence of mankind, ever created. And I'm not being humble. I'm telling the truth. It's not even close. There's no other trading tool like the sniper. Nothing. Oh, it's this, it's that. You have no clue. Even if you thought you knew what it was, the pink line is actually 100% customized. You can't recreate it. You don't know what it is. You don't know what the settings are. This is simply the greatest indicator ever made.
I know what it is. It's magic.
Yeah, there you go, Lazarus. What's up, Lazarus?
Morning.
Good morning. You having a good weekend?
Yeah, not bad.
Good. Good. Wonder what Intel's getting ready to do again on the daily. Anybody? Lazarus? All right. VIPers, someone better answer this. I'm going to give you guys a big teach.
Look at the pink line is low. Blue line is up, orange line is low. Fill in the gap right there.
Yep. So do we enter the trade off of here, Mike?
You can because everything's set up to enter.
You can, but should you enter the trade off of here, Mike?
Not just yet.
Okay. I would go down and look for our buy stop. Correct. And I would see it at the 12-hour. And when I look over here, we don't need the blue line. It's happening live. Is the orange line below? I don't think so.
It's not almost there, but it's not.
Yeah, it's probably going to get there, but for now, we'll just swing over here. Yep, beautiful on that blue, pink, purple. Yep, nice. Still not, is it?
No.
Son of bees, what hex? Close. Let's go on to 7-hour. We'll skip the 9. Yeah,
There you go.
there we go. Now there, but see, this right here tells us something.
Oh, no.
Not yet, but want that pink to come on down.
Yep.
Join it. So yeah, we have a little further to go on Intel. So 93, let's see. Is that what I'm going to look at right here for the VIPers? Are these turning? No, turning the real direction of our 1, 2, 3. Are they turning red? Say no. Maybe.
I can't tell on that.
Yeah, I can't. I think maybe that first one is dotted, but anyway, somewhere 3-hour probably red for sure. 4-hour maybe. 5-hour no. 7-hour no. So it should start to stall out around there. I would say, let's see how low this was. 1 hour. Yeah, I can see it going down there, $85. I was thinking that 83. Ooh, that low? No. No, I'm not gonna call 67. No, if it goes that low, great. Now, do we care how low it's gonna go? No, because we just wait for these to flip. And before it goes all the way back up on each one of these time frames, maybe, enter the trade. So maybe enter around the 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, whatever you like. But it's going to go ahead and go back up because just like Mike correctly called out, this is a daily fill in the gap and it's a gorgeous, pretty one. Isn't that beautiful? Blue line high, pink, purple, both coming down. So if everyone's thinking, oh, Intel had its run, it's done. Oh, okay. We can start looking, maybe set up some alerts here. $93, $90. We can have some look at it. Yeah, let's see what this is. 94, yeah, somewhere around there. I'd prefer this weekly to hook down to pink, come down, fill in the gap on the weekly. That'd be nice. I can see that occurring here. It has such a hard pull up like this. But we caught nearly every dollar. That's crazy. And I mean, we called this out probably hundreds of times on Intel before the actual movement came up. I remember being in those options back then. God, I don't think they'd have lasted though. I think they'd have expired, but monthly, 3 monthly, 6 monthly, 12 monthly. Fill in the, I'm just laughing because, I mean, everything Mike, red, purple, blue low, below, shing. Now, is the right time right now to be looking to re-enter on this? No, but they're pulling it back down. Yeah, that's nice. They're pulling it back down against the rising, but the 3 months already hit up. See, that's already hit up. So yeah, it's when they pull this, it's not going to be, well, I mean, it can be a very long one, but it's going to be more so like a hourly, 5 hour, 10 hour daily buy. This isn't, I'm not calling this to go up another 5 times. It can, but we're calling it to go back to here. So if you're going to look for your options on this, hint, hint, everybody in VIP, we can go over this later. 135. This is the middle of a W on this daily. You guys catching on how this looks at this point in the VIP class? Comes up, hooks, does this. This is your triple. This is your sell stops right here. This is your fill in the gap sell stop to the blue line down there. It's enough hook and come up like that. And that's going to be the middle of your W. So every higher time frames has this M. It's just another way so us humans can visually see this and see what's happening. So if you go to, for instance, let's go to here. And you look here. And you come here, it looks like this. Right, that's your little hook right there, that's your little W. Red, green, red, and that's your green. That's what it looks like now. Now it's 2 slash. See, this is, unless you have your sniper exact, you can't use it for unless all 3 are high. Listen to this, VIP. Unless all 3 are high, you can't do a sell. Unless all 3 are low, you shouldn't do a buy. And I'm using those with the higher time frames. It's very hard to get all 3 to dip on like a daily, weekly. Well, daily you can do it, but these 3 week, monthly, 3 monthly, 6 monthly. So that's why it's so valuable. Like if you see a 3 month and they're all low right here, right? Well, in this case, you have pink, purple. They don't give enough history for the blue. So the pink, purple low, orange high. Yeah, you can go ahead and jump in on that on a 3 month on any symbol. You can do this on AT&T. When they're low, it goes up. Matter of fact, AT&T is pulling back. We'll look at that later. Intel, MU, you can see whenever they're at their lowest on the 3 month, right? Whenever they're at their lowest right here, that's your time to get in. And then everybody in Micron says, well, it's up here, I want to buy. See, groupthink is a very popular place to lose all of your money. When everybody's buying, when you hear the average person off the street is saying, I'm gonna get some Bitcoin because you need to run for the fucking hills. Because when the average person off the street is buying Bitcoin, they don't know anything. It's been oversaturated. It's been over pushed up too high. So this MU now isn't the time to get into MU, but it's dipping, it's coming down. I don't care. It was back here when I told you to get in. You should have gotten in. Better yet, back here before we even started tracking it, before I was asked about it. VIP or sevens, if you're following what I'm saying. Coach is kind of messy, but can you look at FRMI? Yes, FRMI. Okay. First horrible thing is, can we make a call off of this VIPers? Yes or no? I'm sure he's talking about daily 12 hour, but can we?
It's not enough information.
No,
No. James R, do you like I'll check the SMCI chart for you in a minute. I don't know how you look at this all day. I'm about to throw up my phone into a lake. No, you're not in the right position. Yeah, okay. So whoever this guy is just being silly. Well, you had a chance to learn how to trade, and now you don't. See ya. Why do people have to be ass munches on YouTube? All right, not enough information for a 3-month. VIPers, what is this doing-ish right here? What do we think it's doing? These are buy stops of the blue line, something here. Is it going up or down and to where?
It's going up.
Yeah, let's see. Looks interesting. I was about to say something, I'm about to regret it. Let's see if we got it though. Interesting, yeah. It's going up. This is why you have this weirdness right here with these buy stops. Boom, boom, boom. This isn't a buy stop to the blue line. This is bullshit detector saying nope. The sniper saying too high. Interesting. So something's funny. So we're going to go down to that 30-second. Yeah. Okay. 45-second. Buy stop to the blue line. Yeah. 1 minute. Buy stop to the blue line. 2 minute. Buy stop to the 2-minute blue line. But boy, that is not the same iota right there. Buy whatever this is to $6.04. 4 minute, 5 minute. Yeah, see, that's still looking funky. Those are sells, but we can override it. You can go ahead and take the buy to the 3 minute. You can take a 30-second buy to the 3-minute blue line, like Mike called. That's what you're looking at. Now you're up here in lands of, which I love, the 15-minute. Sell, sell, sell. That's hooking. Fill in the gap, sell to $5.42. Let's get into some actual real trading times. 4 hours. No, this looks really bad. I don't like this. Nothing's clean. 10-hour, 12 hours. Probably what he's seeing right here. No, 10-hour, 12. Don't like this at all. I don't know what FRMI is, but I don't like it. It's horrible. I'm not calling it. Kim, you don't even have to look at that. I don't like it. I'm sorry, whoever asked that question, but it's just not for me. That's not good. SMCI, sure. We've called that before. Here's SMCI. We've called it multiple times. Everybody in VIP land, can you please tell me where it's going? Fast. The faster you train your eyes to see this, the better. Is it going up, down, and to where?
Going down to the, we'll say to the 10-minute right now.
Sounds perfect, Reed. After that, Mike, what's it doing?
After that, it's already to the daily.
Yeah, so we'll take a look, but there's some kind of buy forming here. If this is going down, so we have a 5-minute, 10-minute. Let's see. You guys, I didn't see other answers in VIP land. No one else answered. Yeah, everyone pay attention to that. Down. This isn't for my benefit, it's for your own eyes to start seeing these trades so that when we go slow, you go, oh, 15-minute, 10-minute sell, and then you go right over the 10-minute. You calmly look at it, it's already past it. 12-minute, already past it. 15-minute, it's gonna be so good. Technically, yeah, well, we can call this, but it's kind of free money. Sell to the 30, well, to $40. SMCI 15-minute sell, but in the back of our heads, every one of us in the VIP are going, no, if it's going down, it's gonna come back up. What's it forming? Oh, let's see here. Yeah. 4-hour, almost red is still technically filling the gap, but for my purposes, that's close enough. What does that mean? Yeah, that's close. I'm gonna go up to a little stronger time frame, meaning more green. Definitely not there. Let's go to the 9-hour. Yeah, gorgeous. 7-hour. Yep, fine. All right. You'll notice a lot of the times VIPers remember these golden nuggets. I teach you everything I can, then I throw out these little things really fast, like the first time it comes above and forms the logo buy stop is as good as a blue line trade to the blue line. Might want to write that one down. Fill in the gap, red, fill in the gap, blue staying strong this time. See that little dip? That's indicative of your actual buy. Staying strong will be indicative of this is going to be your fill in the gap logo. Blue line high, pink and purple low. Beautiful. Now the orange line isn't done going down, which means it's probably going to continue to dip a little bit more if we're using this as our fill in the gap buy part. So we fully expect to go to that 15-minute, maybe even the 30-minute, and we'll see. As this approaches closer down, we don't expect it to go under when this purple comes down a little bit like it did here, flatlining or getting low. This stays green, we go hunting. We don't enter off of the hunting chart. We go hunting. That means we go down below. So let's head on down. Yeah, it's going to form a 5-hour. And in my opinion, I think you'll see a 4-hour, 5-hour where that orange line goes below. Then in which case, if this is a 5-hour, we need the blue to come down here or at least below 90. So it's probably going to go into this 4-hour, 5-hour. The blue is going to hook down. Pink and purple will be down. Price action will be down. Probably somewhere between $37 and $39. You're going to see SMCI go down to. When it does that, you're going to see this orange line hook come underneath. And then we're going to come back up to here. And we're going to use that 9-hour for our purple coming down. So if we see this purple, see how it sometimes skims the bottom there, doesn't quite go all the way down. That's fine. So as this comes down, forms our fill in the gap. This is a fill in the gap buy stop. See, perfect to the blue line for SMCI. If you had the system and were looking, you'd have gotten in here at about 31 and rode that up to 51. This, in the meantime, is going to hook down here. Now, after that explanation and telling you how to find the trade and what to look for and what to do, you can go ahead and take some options out with a strike price of about 52. So you can probably go anywhere from 50 to 55 out. You can make this into a option if you wanted. It'll be quick, but it will do it. You just have to wait for maybe the 5-second to turn green, and then we'll start looking for options, meaning this is going to dip first, hook, and come back up to there. Yeah, see, the daily isn't done going down for our purposes. Nice. This is going to turn to green. This is going to hook, come down to here again. Again, if you had the daily, you'd see this daily was a buy stop 35-ish. Well, then no less than that. Weekly sell, 3 weekly, now up here, 3 month. That's what you want to see. So this is what we've been calling out on this. If someone would look that up for me, we have a 3-month, 6-month buy stop on SMCI. I know we have for a while. It's absolutely not even done. It's not even started on the 3-month. Take profit 1 was hit, yellow line, 2 was hit, the orange line, $39. It's going to go back up past the center of $62, and then it's going to go back up to 100. SMCI will be going back to 100. So I explained to you from 1 minute, 3 minute, what it's going to do. I explained to you how I looked up and timeframes to see what else it was going to do from the 4 hour, 7 hour, 9 hour. I told you it was gonna do for the daily, weekly. I told you it was gonna do for the 3 months, 6 months. And it's absolutely going to be going up past that center time, and then in time, it will go up past the previous high. So that's why it's called. Any questions over SMCI? Oh, you have a question, Jacob? Please ask. Good morning, everybody on TikTok, YouTube, and VIP. Oh, does anybody have any questions over that? Good morning, Filio. What's up, Filio? So SMCI is called, we're done. Don't forget everybody on TikTok and YouTube and VIP land. I think there's some misunderstandings. This is a free, open to the public. Bring a guest, bring a +1. If you'd actually like to learn how to trade and actually win more than you lose, we are having 2 VIP groups where the public can attend our VIP group for free. And I want you guys to come. I want you all to attend. I want everybody to attend these classes on June the 11th and 12th. Because just like John Parker and Kirk Brown, John was just on this morning, can and have retired back in May. It's helping lots and lots of people. Lots and lots of our members are getting help with the VIP class. So if we can get you in there, teach you a few things, you can start joining our little growing list. Demo trade only, not a financial advisor. Do, 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 do. I forgot, is the day trading strategy or a short to long-term hold, says James R. It works on everything, James. I just explained that. It works on 1-second trades, 5-second trades, which is obviously your scalping trades, perfect for funded traders. Works on the 15-minute mid-range, which is your day traders, 5-minute, 10-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute. Then it works like Warren Buffett on your long-term trades. Terry trades, we call those, in honor of my brother-in-law. And that means it works on these higher time frames too. One of the specialties of our group is we have 5-hour, 10-hour daily options now. And in those daily options, where are my options? Chat general VIP, typed out Kevin personal. I don't remember. I don't really want to get into that one. Chat general. Anybody have the pictures? I'll have to find them of our options. Couldn't swear I posted them up somewhere. No.
Getting trades?
No, I want to see our options. So in the 1800%, 1200%. We posted them up somewhere. I don't know where I put them. Day trading pattern rules are removed. You guys don't know how big that is. That's huge. They took away that $25,000 requirement. Huge. Now if they would just do away with first in, first out. Yeah, Super Z. We don't want to look at Super Zs because Lord help us. We were all going to be learning that over the next week, right? Who's looking forward to that one? I am. Okay, I don't know where the hell I posted that thing at. I think I might have a version in here. So many. Yeah, Dave Ramsey. Here's something. What the hell is this? I think these are my unfulfilled orders. Here's one. What is this? 67%? That's ridiculous. There's something. Wing. No, I don't know where all my other ones are. Oh my God, I called out that guy before. Gotta be careful. Well, at any rate, we're getting about 1,300, 1,800% on some of the options. I would say probably 100 to 200% on most of them. And all we're doing is looking at the 5 hour daily, 5 hour, 10 hour daily buys so that we can do the options quicker. They're about 2 weeks to 2 months. All we have to go out on those options, so we're able to do that. Now, one of our members is exceptionally good at trading options and he'll be teaching us some more advanced strategies, but my God, you better be prepared to watch that video about 50 times in a day, because I have a feeling it's going to be very exciting and very informative for sure. Morning, Paul. Lazarus, can we go? Absolutely. We can go over. Litecoin's going to do the exact same thing I called out for Bitcoin a couple times earlier, but let's look at it. LTC. Oh, there's actually something else other than, I know he doesn't mean LTC, whatever the hell that is. I'm sure. Do you mean LTC, the stock, which I didn't even know there was, or do you mean the crypto? I'm sure he's.
The crypto Litecoin.
Yeah, I figured. I'm like, why the hell would you want to be looking at that? All right, everybody tell Lazarus, help Lazarus out, although he knows. What's it doing and how fast can you read it? Up or down and where's it going to? Up or down and where's it going to? Up or down and where it's going to? Up or down and where's, oh, that's cool. And where is it going? Down, down, down. Holy shamoles. Don't worry about those. That's just clutter. Sell, 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 sell. Of course, they don't give us a weekly blue line because, well, why would they help us make good decisions? Well, we do know that blue line low, pink line high on a weekly probably means, is this a fill in the gap? Doesn't mean good for if you want, yeah, yep, that's a fill in the gap. You are screwed. All right, so we have to have this pink line come down. Purple's still rising, but that's, yeah, you're not going to win that battle. This is a sell, fill in the gap to whatever that previous high was, which is what it just did. Low was 3 week. Sell 4 week. Looking better on at least the pink purple. 3 month horrid, horrid, horrid. 6 month horrid. This is 12 months, 6 months. Oh, that's terrible. All right. If we're going to have this come down for the 3 month line to come down, oh my goodness. Look at this. This could literally, wow, that's bad. But the good, do we need that to go all the way down again? See, that's better. No, can it hold that 3 month? Oh, God, I don't think so. Fuck. There we go. Let's go. Because we called, and everyone remembers me calling Litecoin to go up to record highs, which I'm still calling, and it will do. But my goodness, is it going to have a pullback? How long did I say Bitcoin was going to stay down? Last time it was a year and a half, I think, on Bitcoin. Yeah, I think that's what it was. This is going to be joining that movement. It can take upwards of a year and a half for this thing to do it. And even then, this is a huge concern that this hook is hit this hard. Meaning it can go down about here. If it goes down to here again, oy, oy, oy. Interesting. I don't know how to word this. It's bad. If it hooks, which is going to, it looks like monthly. Yeah, your only hope is that's kind of there. I don't care. Sell 3 month Litecoin, sell 6 month Litecoin. Where do I see the buy coming back? Well, this is a beautiful thing of what I just talked to you about, right? What did I say? We can go these dailies. When it goes below on the daily, all we have to have is someone let me know when the real direction bar 1 turns to green. When we can get that to go on the daily, or even better yet, let's go down here. Someone tell me on the 5 hour when the real direction bar, I knew it wasn't green, by the way, if you haven't paid attention to that. When real direction bar 1 turns to green on Litecoin, 2 or 3 or both turn to green. You can let me know when these turn to green on the 5 hour. We'll probably be able to jump back in on the 10 hour and then do our daily buy to the blue line. So what does that mean? Patience, patience, patience. If you're going to wait for this daily to go back up to the blue line, you're going to have a minute. But we'll be able to take Litecoin, you know. Why is it showing, whoa, am I in the wrong symbol? Yo, what is this? That is not right for Litecoin. Litecoin, but let's go over to this. It's gonna be the same. Yeah, it's gonna be the same, but I want to get my actual numbers in right. There you go. 58.32. Yeah, so it's gonna go down to how low? Pretty damn low. Yeah, that's problematic right there. 33, 35, some 31 to 35, somewhere in that range. I'll know after this next pull back up, how high they bring that. We'll have a much better number to give you. But again, we can ride this back to the daily blue line. Once the 5 hours turn to green, or at least one of the 5 hours turn to green, then we can start watching it really close. So that's my call for Litecoin. It's basically, in case some of them didn't catch that, is basically the exact same thing I called out for Bitcoin. There's really no difference between the two.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Oh, good question. Sorry, VIPers, just saw this over here. What we got? Good morning, Paul again. Paul asked a question. I was listening to the live of Friday. You and Tommy were discussing Ethereum and RTH for stocks. Was there a conclusion of which one to use for stocks? Thank you. Oh, which broker to use for stocks? Is that what he's asking? Extended trading hours or regular? Yeah, we use extended traded hours. The robot is what you're going to have to worry about. And that's going to be each individual symbol will be a different extended. I thought he meant Ethereum. Extended trading hours or regular trading hours. So yeah. Yeah, it's I would always go extended, but there's going to be always different settings for each symbol. That's all for the robot. I'll be attending public view. Thanks for the advice. You're welcome, James R. Is this a day trade? You're welcome. What's up, Filio? What's up, TikTokers and YouTubers? Hey, look, we got a few people in VIP land. People are starting to wake up. 9:30. It's about time for me to go, actually. Good morning and welcome to VIP. Bob Ooten, Big D, D-Nice, Doughboy, who gives us shit tons of great little symbols to look at. Mike Glowinski, Jacob, Kev Norris. Oh, Kev Norris in the house. Damn, Kev, why don't you get up at 6:30 this morning? Good morning. Good morning, Larry. Good morning, Lazarus. Good morning, Mike Lattimore. Good old Mike. What's up, Paul and Priscilla, Miss Priscilla and Miss Shalita? Welcome, VIPers. Some of you might have, maybe I missed you getting here. I don't know. But welcome. We are having, this is open. VIPers can bring friends. People watching on TikTok and YouTube, as long as it's not past June 11th or June 12th, you could attend the VIP group meetings. And when I say these meetings are going to be going on, they're going to be going on for 6 to 12 hours. I don't know about the PM one, but the AM one for sure. That one's going to go on for extremely long. And VIP for the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, VIPers, be prepared. Listen to what I'm telling you. You guys are going to get more VIP classes, more training in those days. You vipers. I did that backwards, didn't I? How about that? VIPers, you will be getting more training than you want. Starting June 11th. Okay. Ending June 14th. Be prepared for 12-hour. People are going, I ain't never fucking do no 12. Okay. Well, I don't need to do 12-hour sessions. 12-hour sessions. Maybe 24-hour sessions. You are expected, no, you're not, I'm just teasing. But, you're expected to attend every one of them, people would die. Be prepared, you better have a lot of food, a little water, a little drink, get up, do your stretches, make sure you move your legs around. Yeah. Sevens, if you all understand that. Sevens, if anyone took a screenshot of this, what I wrote out. Sevens, if you wrote out what I wrote out. If I write out something, should you write out something? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Are we gonna have Kevin? No, I don't know if Kev's. I don't know if Special Op Kev, is that what we're calling Kev now? Special Op Kev is prepared to talk to you guys for 6 hours at a time, but you know, if he is. Special Op Kev? Spec.
Yeah. Yeah, it
That's
must be
what he
Monday. The 7 a.m. but the 8 p.m., I'm old, I go in early.
I hear you fine. The 12th then, 7 a.m.
All right, okay.
All right, we're gonna have Kev on, and he is gonna blow our minds with options. And oh my God. Oh, well, good luck. I'll try to have maybe Kim recap it all for us or something. Oh boy. But I'm looking forward to it. But you guys are gonna have to listen to it 100 times. I might have to listen to it 200 times. So but be prepared. I don't want to hear. I didn't know it was coming up. I didn't know. I've been telling you for over a month. June 11th and June 12th, June 13th and June 14th. You guys are gonna be trained out your yin yang. I'm gonna go from the very beginning, from the very basics, all the way on up. It's just not gonna stop. And I'll be doing advanced stuff. I'll give you out little gems and jewels like I did this morning, extra stuff in there. Good morning. Oh, is that Dwight? Good morning, Dwight. Good morning, Tank Dog. XRP would be the same, correct, Sog. I'll be attending. Great, James. I think that's smart. TikToker, YouTubers, Twitchers. Oh, we're not on those, but we are on VIP. Sheila asked for SOXL if you have time. Absolutely, Larry. I'm sorry. Thank you for speaking up for Miss Shalita. And I did not see that, but we'll look at it now. SOXL. Why does that just not sound familiar? Looks like probably this one. She means Direxion Daily. What? What is that? Okay. Everyone read it quick. I don't want to read it. I should have you guys just start doing this shit. Watch. What is it going to do? Up or down, and where's it going to? And then after that, what's it going to do? If it's not clear, say not clear.
Going up
Going to
15 seconds.
15 second. Interesting.
And-
Let's see how this plays out. 15 second. Hmm. Yeah.
That's the ETF for the semiconductors, all the ones that took off down Friday. It's a
Okay.
basket of them. That's what that is.
Okay, I got you.
Oh, an ETF, exchange traded fund.
Just another one way to make a digital product that is bullshit and doesn't mean anything, but that's okay. The whole system's bullshit, so we're all good. 30-minute, 1 hour, 30-minute, 1 hour. So let's see. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a very, very uncallable fast buy stop on this symbol. I don't like it at all. You can re-enter if you guys want to. I'm not touching that. So this is a conglomerate of all of them by top 10, 15, 20, I don't know, whatever. 30, sell to the 30, sell to the 45, 150, 12. Now, if we're looking at this, let me see that 5 out of, see it's already hit. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and say this is like he's saying the conglomerate, which he knew. You should have, this is what's so funny to people. Well, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. Did you want to get in, you know, back here when I was telling you guys to get in, right? March, April. Remember we were calling this shit out back then? I remember distinctly screaming at you, buys, buys, buys. Literally. And now we're up here and it pulled back to here. This is where you were told to get in. It went up to there as called, and then it came back to here. Now, if you want to get technical about it, is it too late? To me, you're a day late and dollar short. But, the first fill in the gap trade, oh yeah, you're a day late and dollar short. So if you missed the one, you could have did it in May 2026. You could have did it in April, right? If you missed those, this is your first logo trade. Let me be clear on this. I'm stopping for a second. Our logo starts red, comes up, does a fill in the gap. Blue line rises, pink comes down, preferably purple, but this is a daily, I'm going to forgive it. Price action comes up, hooks and comes back down. Is this forming the second time? And is the second time as good as the first? We're trying to catch the first time or the second time.
First time, you always want the first time is the best.
Yeah. And we missed it. But can it still come back down, form a gap? Yeah. Is now that, so everybody understand what Mike said? 7s for yeses in VIP. There's enough of you here now. Pay attention. This is a Sunday. No one should be working.
Right now is not the time to enter. You never enter when the pink line is high.
Correct. Thank you, Mike. And there's no gap.
There's no gap.
And
Exactly.
if you're looking for entry, you can try to go down to a faster time frame. But when I do this off of a 10-second on this one, you can. I mean, I always teach that, but I wouldn't. Maybe somewhere between the 15-second, 30-second, 1 minute, 3 minute, would I start looking for entry before the 15-minute turn green? Absolutely. But in this case, I would take my time. 3 minute, 5 minute, maybe the 10 minutes, somewhere around there. Make sure this is a good little flip because it isn't low enough. It may hook, go right back. You may miss it. Well, that's called life. It's just the way it goes. But I don't think so. This is going to come down, fill in the gap like it did there. The pink line's going to come down, just like Mike said. And then we're going to hook below here, and we're going to get in and come back up if you want to trade this. Now, again, should have traded it here, could have traded it here. Now you're asking here. Sure, it's going to do it, but you're kind of like, it's not ideal. Oh, well, nothing's ideal. Yep, this was ideal. This one was perfect. This is okay. Oh, but you said, I just trying to explain to you how to look at things. That's all I'm doing. How would I look at this trade? That's how I'd look at the trade. Yeah. Is it down? Yeah, you can start looking for some options here. Would I continue? No, I wouldn't. But it's an okay. It's okay. We go up to the weekly. You really want to go up this high. Look, monthly, 3 monthly. This is 3 months. Look at how easy. Green, red, down, green up, red down, green up. G, past the center line in the middle. This is your center line in the middle. See the pink low, purple low, pink low, purple low. There's your W. Do you have patience to wait on a monthly to form this? If you have patience to wait, you have more patience than maybe God. Because this is going to go down, this is going to go up, this is going to go down, this is going to be your W, this is going to be your W. See it here, see it here, see it here. If you waited for this, you're a better man than I, because that's a long wait. But can you wait for this on a 4-hour to do this exact same thing? Yeah. Does it happen a lot quicker? Yeah. Can you wait for the 1 hour to do this exact same thing? Yeah. Does it happen a lot quicker? Yeah. Can you wait for it to do on a 30 seconds this exact same thing? What? Of course you can. And you can do it in minutes, probably within a half hour, 20 minutes, it will do this trade. And what are you looking at? Because you can see this on a lower, faster time frame all on one chart. On this one, all you got is 2 gaps, and you have to combine 2 charts. We have to do anyways. So where those 2, watch, just so we're clear, where these 2 buy stops are, watch where they are. Where the 2 buy stops are, wherever around there and here. Right? These 2 right here, you will see the fill in the gap trades. That's how powerful system. I don't know where those were, but I can tell you where everything's going to be. There's your fill in the gap trade. Here. There's your pullback on your price that you guys like to look at. I very rarely look at that except for entry. And you go here. There's your 2. Look, There's your buy stops, pink, purple, low, pink, purple, low. If my system didn't work, then how come every time I click on any one of these symbols, the exact same high probability high probability setups are there? Why is that the case? Every fucking time I can click on anything with a monthly 3-week buy stop that's exactly like this, and this will be the exact result of that trade. Oh, but dude, it's too complicated. You can't possibly say a silly little logo on the back of something actually works. You really mean this is all I need to trade? Oh, that's just, you're just putting that up there because, I don't know what people think. Literally, literally, this has been my logo since day one. Literally, you can see the red up, green up. And yes, it happens to be on the back of the coolest bull ever, but it doesn't diminish the fact that that's all you need to trade. How does it work? Watch. When you're here, you have red, or if you're using the sniper, pink, purple, low, price action, who fucking cares? But we got to enter, we got to know. Okay, I don't care. I just said I don't fucking care. We come over to here. I don't need price action to know when my sniper shows a buy and the bullshit detector shows. That's why I said, you give me the sniper. Matter of fact, you give me the sniper pink line and the bullshit detector, I can trade any symbol without price. You don't know what this is. I don't care what this is for all that. You can pull this up here. You show me that pattern right here, and it's never going to miss. Oh, that's nothing works all the time. Okay, then show me a fucking time. And I've had thousands of members in this system, hundreds of members that are active. And if they can find, trust me, I can name somebody in the group right now that if they can find a problem where this didn't work, they would call me out in a heartbeat. Oh, Kevin, on Intel on 6/2/2022, it was set up like this and it didn't go up. And I'll say, bullshit, you read your charts wrong. If you look at a 3-month, 6-month like this, if you look at a 3-week monthly like this, if you look at a daily, weekly like this with this exact same pattern, it will always go up. It cannot go down unless God wants it to, which is 99.9% of the time. It's not going down unless zebras can change their stripes. Okay, unless the sky isn't blue, which there's a debate on that. No, the sky's blue. Just trust me. Get the high probability setup on this. Wait for this exact. You see it? Take pictures. I've repeated it now 4 times. This is the time I ask. 7s, if you guys are understanding this. Tank the Trader, good morning. Are you understanding to take a picture of this? Apply this picture when you have your 2 time frames matching up, or 1, if they're all on 1, you see this. When you see how it fits? Look. I'm showing you another way that is 99.9% safe to trade. Don't. And if you combine them and you do a 12-hour, a 10-hour, I don't care. When you see this setup, I don't care what price, I don't care the symbol, I don't care. Well, Kev, you're on the 3-week monthly and monthly 3-week, and I don't, it's monthly 3-month. Okay, it works the same way if you did it on a 1-hour, 4-hour. I don't care. When you see this setup, it's going up past its center line. It's going up past that. And it's going to go up past your previous high too. Are we clear on this? Yes or no? Am I clear on this? Yes or no? Do you need me to go over again?
Clear.
Okay.
You want to hear something funny, Kevin?
What's that, Mike?
SOXL. I was like, why does this sound familiar to me? I bought this umpteen years ago when it did a split.
Oh,
I bought 22 shares of it.
nice.
And I've just got off of my broker's account, and because I forgot all about it. I'm up $4,000 on
it. And that's without the system. Mike bought that. Nice, Mike.
But it was funny. I was like, why does this sound familiar? Why does this sound
Wow.
familiar? It was like, wow.
What was your
I bought-
price in? Do you see it?
Do you see that, Sharon? What did I Craig, bought it in because it split years ago.
Yeah, that's awesome, Mike.
Like you were up a lot more on Friday before the
Ah,
$80 drop.
I think I paid maybe like $200 for it when it split years ago.
nice. And you had,
Total. And now I'm up over 4,000.
that's amazing. That's a fantastic, great trade.
Yeah.
And no, it's gonna hook down, Mike, and come right back up, but
Uh-huh.
you know, Kev's point about being, yeah, but you know, you don't worry about the peak or anything, just you're happy. He made a shit ton of money. He's thrilled out of his mind. And if he keeps holding a little bit, did you sell a little or no?
No, no, I just, when you started talking about.
Oh, it
this,
just happened.
now. I know I forgot all about it, forgot all about it.
Wow.
So,
Now, if Kev was holding options on that, we'd be at millions of percent on there's nothing that long because he's talking about 4 years ago. No way. But sometimes it's good to buy and hold, right? I'd say a lot of the times when you have well, we can go up here. What's the 3 month look like? Yeah, back here. Oh, that's only in 2020. Shit, let's go further back. Oh, that's too far back. I can't read that. Let's see here. No, let me see if I can shrink that off. Nope, not gonna let me.
but those people that's out there on YouTube, Twitter, all the platforms that Kevin is on every day, basically talking about the safety trade. Kevin knows his stuff about this system. Please join the group and
Oh, thanks.
become part of the family. Become part of the family. It's well worth it. You have a lot of people that's in this group, that's a part of this family that knows a lot and provides a lot of information. So if you are out there on YouTube or Twitter or Facebook, come on to the family.
Amen. Thanks,
Come on
Mike.
to the family.
And some people out there, Mike, will say, oh, Mike's just saying that because he's Kevin's friend.
I don't know you, Kevin.
Correct.
We never met.
But they'll
We know
say
each
it.
other- We only know each other from the safety trade.
Yep. Or I'm
That's it.
paying you to do this. That's a funny one. You know, oh, you got these guys coming out. What? No, I've heard it all. I've heard it all. Or they don't believe you when they say you're doing like this is offensive to me when people say, oh, John Parker really could retire. Kirk Brown really isn't LSU, Mr. C. That's offensive to me. If these
Yeah.
people are on here saying what they're doing, they're showing their trace. Well, you didn't. One of the guys literally said in an email to us, "Well, we don't see their bank accounts. We don't know what the fuck." I'm not going to ask for someone's bank account statement showing. You know how you do when I just found out about a home loan. God, home loans suck. Don't ever get home. Well, I know everybody needs a home loan, but if you can pay cash for a home versus home loans, my God, I would just do cash every time. But anyway, so to say that we need to see John Parker's fucking bank statements to believe that John Parker is retired or could retire if he wants to is an offense to everything John Parker says as a man. And I am not listening. If anyone degrades anyone, you're banned from anything. I don't care who you are. You will not say that John Parker is a liar. You will not say Kirk Brown is a liar. So needless to say, the guy sent that email in was fucking gone. Well, we don't know what they're really doing. Really? Okay. Dozens and dozens of people, hundreds of people come on the lives, you know, all the time, thousands in our Discord room. Well, but we don't know if those people are really making money on those trades. Kevin Norris, really? You think Kev, when he's posting up 7,000, 3,000, you think Tommy's he's showing you his fucking, people are insane. Even if you beat them over the head with the truth, they still don't listen. It's the craziest shit out there. Whatever. And I understand people are jaded and they don't, but how many people retire? How many right calls do I have to make? How many fucking different indicators do I have to show you when this goes down, this goes up? How many, I mean, what the hell? How many trade trackers do I have to have where it tracks every one of the signal call out trades from my system? And are they green or are they red? It looks like they're green to me, which means all these closed trades, whatever symbol is gold, made money, still open, making money. I might add on gold. I mean, what I track my trade. Kim, poor Kim. I don't know how she does it. Sometimes I make so many call outs in a day. We track every trade for over almost 2 years. Every trade. Is that true or not, VIPers? What do you want? Here they are. Here they are.
Percent facts right there. Kim is writing it down
I don't know if she does it.
for in a couple of days.
Poor woman.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my Bitcoin calls again on that one. So yeah, I called it so many times, but I called it to, I could have sworn if anyone can find the one call I made for 59,643 or something, I remember the call. And that's why she has it 61,000, but I could have swore I called it down to 59. But either way, we couldn't avoid that. Sometimes we can make it out of the pull down on a medium like those daily weeklies. I think that's what Bitcoin got caught in. And sometimes it can't pull out of it. The indices shot up straight through it. When gold was going up, shot up straight through it. The indices had a 9-hour sell ricochet back to the blue line on most of the indices. It skipped right over as if it was not even in existence. Bitcoin, I don't care. I've owned Bitcoin a couple different times. I tried buying fucking $300 of Bitcoin when it was under $2, but whatever. You guys wouldn't even have me here if that happened. Isn't that ironic? I would be a multi-millionaire. Well, even more. I mean, 300 Bitcoin at under, I know it was like I think it might even been under $1.40 or something. And my bank, CB&T out of LaGrange, Georgia, said it's a scam. I couldn't do my debit card through Coinbase, which they said was a scam. I'm like, okay. I went into the bank tellers. They didn't know shit. Went into the bank manager, came down and said, no, Bitcoin's a scam, which it is technically. And Coinbase is a scam, which kind of technically it is, but it's scammy enough that it's legit, I guess, whatever you want to call it. But Bitcoin can you imagine 300 Bitcoin at like $1 or $2? Jesus, whatever, fine. So the system came out of that because otherwise I would never have the need to create the system. You guys be okay. The monthly is a fill in the gap logo buy stop isn't low enough, needs to drop a little bit more. Bitcoin in and of itself had to do this trade down, and that's the problem. See this fill in the gap on your daily, weekly. It just had to. Unfortunately, is the gap filled yet? It's gonna come close to filling when this is done on the week, right? But is the pink line low enough? No. So this is still gonna fall further. Sometimes they can get out of things, sometimes you can't. Now, is this a 3-week monthly buy stop? Yeah, absolutely. If we're gonna call that though, is the monthly low enough? I would wait patiently on this. Your 3-week is okay. The pink line's almost below there. The weekly is below there. So if we're using our weekly for entry, this has to be green. This isn't green, this is red. So if we're gonna wait for this, you have to wait for the blue line to arch up, pink and purple to come down. That means price action has to fall down further, hook, form the half moon tit, come back up and go back up. Does that weeks is gonna take? This isn't gonna happen in a minute. This is gonna take some time. So give it time, and then how do we know? You can start taking these buy stops as it flips, but I'm trying to give you guys a little better entry. Let it fall down, let it come down a little further, let these turn to red again, let them turn to green again, and then start looking for entry. Yes, you can take these buys. Yes, you can. Feel free. But the reality is it's only going to temporarily hook back up to form, watch. It's going to come back. Where's my little, there it is. Come back up to form this fill in the gap trade to come back down again, I'm sorry to say. So for the daily, weekly. So that's the finish. So we're not, see, this is the first part of the logo down. Well, the logo down means this has to come up, stay red, and hook and come down again. Now, couldn't this hook and go straight up again? Yeah, but you're going up against this. This isn't finished. This isn't low. I'm trying, you seeing how I'm reading this daily. You have to do it now. It's engaged, it's done. It's going to hook, come back up, form the logo. See this logo right here, come back down and do it again. And then after that, right, then you can start looking for these monthly 3 months buy stops, or what I love is this logo buy right here. It's just not low enough. I don't think we're below enough. I can see, like I told you, somewhere around 52 52 and above, 52,000 for Bitcoin. Somewhere around there, 52, 53. Anyway, and we'll see, because now that it's gone below its daily, like I said earlier, for the third time now that it's gone below its daily, we can catch the flip back up on the 5 hour. And when we see these real direction bars turn to green, and then we see the 10 hour start to hook and turn to green, we don't have to have it, just that the buy stop is going to form then. It's going to be a minute before this occurs. Then we'll be able to ride it to the daily blue line. Will it go back up to record high? Yeah. Saying it right now, just like I called out on 3/8/23 back here. I called it, what is that, 26,500 to go over 70. Literally telling you now, this is a monthly, 3-monthly buy. It's going to be going up past new record highs. It's going to go past 120. It's going to go past 125. And that's Bitcoin. Should it do that? Is it worthless? Should it be at zero? Yeah. But I can't help it. It is what it is. It's forming what it's forming. But I like it to call it a zero. Yeah, but it's not. Or not at this time anyways. I'll tell you if things change. Right now, look for entry below 3 week. You can start taking those 15-minute, 30 minutes. It's just a temporary one in this one. Unless, and if I'm wrong, sorry. If I'm right, well, you won't have it in drawdown. You can wait. Coach Beautiful Breebot daily call and all ALB. Sure. Let's look at that. Larry says ALB. What is that? What word is that? Albert. What the fuck? Okay, how do you guys say that? I don't know what that is. Daily. Oh yeah. Yeah. See, that's a good one, but watch. I'm already mad. The first thing I saw was, yep, that's a good one. The correct one is right there. Why didn't it catch that? See, that's excellent. Perfect call. Yeah. That should be your go hunting one though. I'm just particular like that. We'll get it all worked out, no worries. But this is the first time the green, pink, purple low, blue high. This is perfect. See what I mean? Now, if we mark this, not at the go hunting, that one, but if we mark it on this go hunting, let's go back in time. We're going to go back to the 10 hour. Let's see what we see. Yeah, there's the buy stop. See that? And there's the earlier go hunting. That's a good one. See? But there, see, without seeing what I was looking at, right? This is blind. Pink, blue, purple, low, green, red, green, buy stop on the 10 hour at the same time that there was to the blue, the daily blue. This is a perfect example trade. You guys really need to learn this. Here's your 5 hour. See, this is what we need. This is the okay. You guys want to learn how to trade options, unlike Kev, who knows everything about it. You want to learn a simple way to trade options. Look at this shit right here. This is perfection. I can't even say the symbol of what this is. I have no earthly idea what the hell this thing is. Honest to God, I have no idea what's being spoken. All right. But whatever this thing is, this is what you have to see. The 5 hour buy stop to the blue line, pink, purple, blue, low, green, broken back, doesn't matter. Buy stop to the blue line on the 5 hour at the exact, this is what the robot, what you guys are going to be working on is the conclusion of this trade so that we can get our robot to read this so we can make option trades that are going to just make 1,000, 2,000. Look at the, if you'd have took out, oh my God, 5 hour, then the 10 hour, look at the 10 hour buy stop. Exact same position. Pink, blue, purple, green, red. 10 hour buy stop to the blue line. 5 hour buy stop to the blue line. And it isn't to that blue line because it's below the daily. So our first entry would be here. The options would be taken out at, roughly speaking, $74. And I could have told you how high it was going to go and how fast it was going to go. So let's take a look. $74 would have been here-ish. 75, let's call 75, seems easier. $75 is here. It would have been called to here. 120. Oh, gosh, I don't know what the symbol was, but if we could have caught this trick, this is why people have to look for the 5-hour buy stops to the blue line, for the 10-hour buy stops to the blue line. And I'm going to tell you what symbols to look at this on. Please look at this on and well, I'm going to stop for a second. ALB, tell me in VIP when you're looking, took pictures of this trade. I'll go back to the 5-hour. Everyone tell me when you're done, write out the word done. This is a 5-hour buy stop to the blue line here. You should take a picture of what this looks like. You can see the pull down, you can see it come up, you can see the buy stop to the line. So when you see a 5-hour buy stop to the blue line, no one's done? Is anyone taking pictures? If you're not taking pictures in VIP, I'm not gonna waste my time. Thank you, Tank. All right. Then you should take a picture and print the 10-hour. You can see the pull down. You can see the robot caught the movement up where it says go hunting, but ours is a solid blue line right after that. This is also a buy stop to the blue line. At the same time, there's a 5-hour buy stop to the blue line. There's the 10-hour buy stop to the blue line, and it's going to the day. That's your first in is the 5-hour, 10-hour right here. See, it called it correctly. It just called it a little late. Okay. So this 5-hour, 10-hour was here to the blue line, which means we would have looked for strike prices of about 130, 125. My goodness, we could have just made so much money on this trade. And this is your logo buy to the blue line on the daily. So it's a 5-hour, 10-hour buy stop with a daily logo fill in the gap buy stop. So this would have been the correct entry. So the 10-hour caught it, the 5-hour caught it, the daily caught it just a little late. It should have been called here. I would have called it here. Does everyone got this? Did everyone get their pictures? Does everyone understand in VIP what I'm saying? Yes or no? Dwight? Got all of them, said Larry. Sevens. Lazarus, yes, okay. So when we see these 12-hour, 10-hour dailies to the blue line, they print golden options. Golden. What Kev's special op Kev is going to do, I can't say it right. Spec op Kev is going to be doing is teaching how to make money every day on the options on SPY, for instance. So he'll be teaching us how to do that on a daily. I can tell you how to do this on the to the blue lines. It did it on this symbol, right? Whatever this is, I have no idea. ALB. It did it on this exact same trade. Watch. Happened right here on HPQ. Okay. This exact same trade we just went over happened on HPQ. It also happened on Target. It's happening again, by the way, by Ricochet back. But the go hunting was here, which is the absolute correct call. This go hunting was the correct call, 100% on target. It would have a 5-hour, 10-hour buy stop at this line, and it would be going to the blue line. And that's how we rode target. It's going to be, it's doing it on Iova as you speak. This is a live one going up as you speak. It's doing it. It's going to be doing it on Nike, but it's got a long ways to go. But our first hint, what time frame I'm going to go to Nike to see for the very first time I want to see when this flips? What time frame I'm going to go to? The 5-hour first, 10-hour, daily, 3-month. Which time frame am I going to look for? VIPers, don't all jump in at once. Good morning, Miss Jane. 5 hours. So yes, correct. So let's go see if we have a 5-hour buy. Is this anything to do with the 5-hour buy at this time? 5-hour time frame sustained. Larry says 5-hour, correct. But is this a buy? No. So if someone can let us know when we start seeing these real direction bars turn green on the 5-hour, we'll have a huge heads up on Nike. And then when the 10-hour starts to form, we'll have a huge head. But we ain't nowhere near that now. This is a sell, Nike, $41. You have to honor that. You have to wait for it to form. Lululemon, overpriced, complete wasteful shit. I have no idea how they're in business, but every woman on earth seems to love it. They love paying $128 for leggings that cost like $5 from Walmart. Oh, it's better quality, it's better quality, it's better. Okay, great. Sure, if that's what you believe. It's just whatever. It's a joke to me. And if I was an Asian person, I would never buy anything from there, but that's just me. I'm not gonna get into that, but I would look up owner and I would never. Disrespectful. Daily, weekly sell, 3 weekly sell. So now we look at a 3-month buy, 6-month buy, 3-month buy, 3-month buy. So is Lululemon a very possibly great looking 3-month, 6-month buy stop? Yes or no, VIPers? Is 3-month 6-month buy on, is it looking great? Yes or no? Yeah. So now we know from our rules, we have the 3-month, 6-month Lululemon, right? Then we come down to our 5-hour and we start to see the flip. We start to see the 5-hour, 10-hour to the daily blue line turn. So we know it's going to go to eventually somewhere around 270. But if we go up to this 3-month, 6-month, 270 is not even our yellow line. What's our favorite take profit on the higher, on any time frame? Is it the red, yellow, or orange take profit, VIPers?
Orange.
Yeah. What's the orange price? Anyone can see over there? I can make that a little larger, but where's the orange roughly at? 370. So we have a 5-hour eventually option, 10-hour, right? Because they're going to eventually turn to green and be our 5-hour, 10-hour buys, as I just showed you, to the daily blue line. But when we get those 5-hour, 10 hours, that's going to be huge. When that flips and goes up, fully expect that to go back up to here. So when you buy your options, when the 5-hour, 10 hours, we're going to buy those fast expiry, probably within a month to 2 months. The reality is, should we throw in maybe 1 or 2 that is a little bit longer? Or maybe buy some of the stock here at 100? Because if you know it's going to go from 100 to 500, is that 5 times your money? What if it only goes up to 300? That's only 3 times. Listen to what I'm saying. Only in 3 times should not go together. Only in 5 times should not go together. Only in 2 or 3 times should not. If you're 2 or 3 times your money, it isn't only. It's fantastic. Maybe buy 3 shares of this at $100 cost average in, meaning if it still goes down, which it will, just buy more. Oh, but it's going down. What do I'm gonna lose money. It's going down. Okay. Well, yeah, don't buy it then. I don't give a fuck. But if you do, and it goes down, buy a little more. Say it goes down to 50. It isn't, but say it does. Then buy 3 more. Now you got about maybe $450 invested. Say it's 500. Your $500 when it goes back up, right? From 50 to 500, that'd be 10 times your money. 10 times 500 would be $5,000, much like Mike just did on one of his symbols. He forgot about it, and there it is. Amazingly enough, up a shit ton of money. Now, is $300 going to kill anyone here? Don't do it then. Buy 1 share for 100. And then month, 6 months, year, 2 years later, you look at it. Oh, it's worth 500. Geez, that's pretty good. I wish I would have put 1,000 in. I wish I would have put 10,000 in. We have people trading $10,000 trades all the time with this when I make my calls. Some of you may or may not understand that. There's lots of people who don't just trade, $100. In our group, one of our members is looking to make a 50,000% increase this month, one of our VIPers. He wants his account to grow by, and he's, even if it's a penny, a 50,000% increase in a month. You guys are playing with pennies while other people, Tommy has made a $200,000 trade before. We can do $10 trades, $100 trades, $1,000. Sure, I do it all the time so we can keep everything affordable for you guys. But these aren't my only accounts. You know, my Webull or whatever this is, Robinhood, that has like $60 isn't my biggest account. Could you trade it? Yeah, of course you can. Public with like 9, 10, 12,000 in it. You know, I would say to start up a nice little account safely to do some of these options we're talking about 500 would do you good. Demo trade only, not a financial advisor. You can flip that like the HPQ calls we made. You can flip that money, $500 into probably like a couple, 2 or 3,000 within a couple months. Wouldn't be that hard at all. Quicker than that, actually, probably do it in a week or two. But if we're doing these options, it'd take a little bit. Did you cover silver or gold? I did do gold already. Yes, I can do it again if you like, Cardman. Or silver, whatever you like. VIPers, you guys understanding this? Yes or no? Do you have any questions over what I'm saying? Yes or no? If you do, you can ask those questions. And then I'm going to go ahead and go if there's no questions. If you don't mind, keep us in prayers. We'll be traveling a little bit over the next little bit. And then I won't be doing a live tomorrow for sure. I shouldn't say for sure. Yeah, for sure. Pretty much for sure. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we won't be doing a live tomorrow, almost for sure. I should be doing a live Tuesday sometime. I definitely will be doing a live Wednesday for sure. And then like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you're just gonna get sick of lives. So be ready for that. All right, I'm gonna go off of TikTok and YouTube and go straight VIP. TikTokers, God bless. Talk to you later. YouTubers, God bless you too. Oh, shoot. Silver. Let me do silver for Cardman real quick. Silver and gold. One is silver. What is silver going to do, VIPers? Quickly read the chart. Where is it going, up or down? Where to? Where is it going, up and down? Quicker you can get answers written out or not. Oh, yeah, it needs to come down. I'll tell you that. Yep, needs to come down. I'll tell you that. Better. Daily, weekly buy stop silver. It needs to come down. Where's it going to? Up or down, and where to?
It's going up to 10 seconds.
Okay, let's take a look. 10 second. Let's see. I can go with that. Looks like it's going to dip a little bit more, but that's okay. Yeah, 10 second, 15 second, 30 second. See, this is where it gets challenged. See, 10 second, 15, 30 second, but the 30 seconds showing sell here. Not ideal there. We'll go back to that 5 second and see. Yeah, it's flipping right now. Yeah, to the 10 second, but silver to the 10 second really isn't going to help us out. So we're going to go a little higher. Up above that looks like a sell somewhere between the 4 hour and daily. Let's hook up there and see. 5 hour. Oh, yeah, beautiful. 7 hour. Sell. To $63.90. $58. Still red, by the way, as I taught you earlier today. These are all red. It's getting low now, so it's getting a little bit more down to where we might not see it. $54. Daily, completely different. Green, red, pink, purple, blue, low. Do we buy when pink, purple, and blue are low, or do we sell when it's low?
Buy when it's low.
Yeah, we're looking for that buy. Green, red. That looks good. Oh, okay, cool. Daily, if this is a fill in the gap, which it is, daily, weekly buy. Everyone see how we came to that conclusion? Now, is it as good back here where I said silver daily buy stop 8524? 24. 24, I called it back here. Is it as good as that call? Back here? No,
It's not that good.
no. Well, I wonder how I did that. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's interesting. Back in, there was a 3-month. How many times do I have to say 3-month fill in the gap buy stops? Blue line high, pink line. We actually see the blue line on a 3-month. Thank you, TradingView. We see a 3-month. Look at that. Just perfection. And it didn't just give this to you. Remember now, on these time frames, you don't have to get in 10 seconds. It did what you guys would call consolidation while it forms your thing. From 2020, about 2 years you had to get into this trade. And if you didn't, that's your own fault. Fill in the gap was forming for 2 years. Blue line rising, pink came down. Does that mean silver is not going to continue to go back up to its previous daily high? No. But does that mean you could have got in wherever this is, $27? Oh, but you didn't know how high it was going to go? Well, I knew it was going to go past the center line of 52. And if you're at 27, it doesn't take a math genius to say that's about 2 times your money. And then we leave our runners open because we don't know how high it's going to go. And if you're at 25 and it went to 125, you're looking at 5 times your money, 500% on silver. 500% on anything is beyond great. 500% on silver for the people who actually trade metals, right? They would have, if anyone actually had my system and traded gold or silver, they would have retired, they would have had generational wealth from this trade. But because it's only one of thousands of symbols we trade, no one thinks a big deal about it. But when someone called this out on 8/5/25, 24, sorry, I ripped myself up here, to take this buy up. And speaking of which, if someone does that once, and I did it on gold, and I did it on Intel, I did it on MU, I did it on, I mean, literally hundreds of times I've done this at this point, right? And this is pink lines coming up. Can you have taken all kinds of sells when they pulled against it the whole time it's rising as this was going up? Yes. This is a 3-month rising. You could have gotten into this trade, I bet you, if you went down to the 1 minute, hundreds of times before the push up. Hundreds of times. You could have gotten into it thousands of times over the previous 2 years before it rose. And then when I made the call, hundreds of times after it did. But sure, I'm not calling it out before it happens. I'm not telling you where it's going to go before it goes. What? Yeah, I am. And yeah, I did. And now everybody in the VIP groups understands blue line high, pink line low, fill in the gap. Oh, I wonder if I should maybe go from the 3-month to the monthly. See what that looks like. Oh, yeah, that's a nice little buy. Yep, perfect monthly, 3-month. I wonder if the 3-week, shitty, unclear. I don't like that at all. Let's go to the weekly. Oh, much better, right around that area, fill in the gap. Surely it can't possibly be a daily back then, and my name isn't Shirley, and it is a daily. Buy, stop daily, daily, fill in the gap, daily, fill in the gap, another daily, it looks like, fill in the gap. All the way up, you could have gotten in multiple times on silver. So now as someone asked me what to do with silver, well, you're a day late, dollar short, but it is another daily, weekly buy. Silver will be going up past its previous high of 120. And people are gonna say, well, you didn't tell us ahead of time. Well, unless time travel happened and we went back here, I told you fucking 2 years ago what to do on this trade. Well, not quite 2, I guess. No, coming up, year and a half. Wait, that was January 2024? Shit, fuck that. I told you 2.5 years ago, my bad, that this was a trade. Does everybody understand the explanation for silver and gold? They run together. Silver leads, most time gold does, but sometimes silver does. One of them will flip up. Matter of fact, gold flipped up hard before silver made its run. They run together. And there you go. Does everybody understand this? Yes or no? Yes, I'm calling silver. No, it's not as good as it should be. Yes, I'm doing it. I hope that helped you out, Cardman. I'm gonna go ahead and